Okay, hello. Another DE underscore fucking throwback right now. I've got my girlfriend listening on. This is PJ the Manly Man, whatever. Loser. Anyways, today I guess I'm gonna be playing more on that world I made a couple back, a couple weeks ago. I think it was like a month ago or something like that. I don't really know what else to play right now. I don't have the money to be buying games. But I'm gonna turn the music all the way up. We're gonna turn the sound to right there. That should be good. Yeah, a little less. I'll probably get distracted. Yeah, right there should be good. Okay. So today I want to talk about video game trailers. I know that there have been YouTubers in the past that have talked about this and everything. Obviously, there's not really a topic that has been untouched on this platform or just in general. People talk. That's just like the whole thing. And, just like me, other people need to try and pump out videos. It doesn't matter whether or not they have, shitty little critters in the background trying to mess with them or not. They need to be making stuff. So I don't, not that you probably heard about this, but I want to talk about some very specific ones, some very much specific ones. The old Black Ops ones, to be very specific, like the Black Ops 1 trailers and stuff. So the first one I'm going to tackle is the COD Zombies trailers from World of War, actually. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit, even though it is nice. The COD Zombies trailers, from like World of War and stuff. I talk about zombies all the time. I have to have mentioned it at least like 75% of my. Jesus, that is loud. I'll turn it down to like right there. I had to have mentioned it in at least like most of my videos like this, the ones I release weekly, and a couple more of my more like crappy video type essay things. I'm still trying to learn how to. Oh my god, this is so loud. It's like, listen to that. There's right there. That should be good. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe I'll change it again. But I've talked about it quite a bit. But I don't think I've ever really touched on the trailers. If I have, then I don't know. Kill me. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to live to see another day because I'm fairly certain I haven't talked about those. I knew I was going to do it. I knew it. I'll turn it down to 6. But the COD Zombies trailer, so like Shino Numa, Verruct, Derice or Derize, whatever you want to call it. Those trailers were so awesome. I remember I actually, and this goes for the Black Ops 2 trailers, pretty much all the trailers that Treyarch released over those years. I would watch them over and over and over again. It didn't matter, exactly. It didn't matter exactly. Where am I? So, CF and E, is that what it is? The fuck? X, Y, and Z, is there no such... Oh, okay, X, Y, and Z. So, 400, 70, and 300, so I know where I'm at. Okay. But, I don't know, it's just, I would watch them over and over and over and over again. It didn't matter how many times I'd already seen them. I just thought they were that cool. So like the Zombies trailers, I remember, the Shino Numa one. I watched that one so many times. I remember all of them. Verruct was a little more serious compared to the others. I mean, they were all pretty serious, but that one especially was pretty serious. They started it off, the Verruct one, with like screaming in a dentist chair and everything, and people being tortured and stuff. Classic zombie stuff. And I remember them talk. There wasn't much talking. It was just like the basic like Marine lingo, like, oh, we got one over here. I got reloading, blah. But then Shino Numa is where the personality really started to take hold. Where you had like Takio and Dr. Richtofen talking, and well, it wasn't really Takio. Takio didn't really talk in that one, but I remember Dempsey and Nikolai and Dr. Richtofen were talking and everything. And then Derice, you had, it started off with like Nikolai was getting sick and everything. And they're showing the map and he's throwing up. And they were like, oh, Nikolai, shut the fuck up. And I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. I don't know. Maybe it was just the fact. I actually watched a video recently on on the like development of zombies, you know, like the game mode. And it turns out that it was like it wasn't an accident per se, but it wasn't necessarily on purpose. They were doing mocap for like some scenes in the campaign where the Nazis were dying, and you know they were doing mocap for it, and they were like, wow, that kind of looks like a zombie. So then they just had the guys do more like zombie like animations. And so, like in their own spare time, it was something they did in their fucking spare time. Just like most things that are amazing nowadays, it's usually like spare time type of stuff. Like, you know, the shot from the last Lord of the Rings movie where the Eye of Sauron, I think, gets destroyed, and the huge tower gets destroyed, and like the simulation was crazy because one guy had a passion for it, and he stayed over for 2 weeks while everybody else on Christmas vacation. He stayed over for 2 weeks to finish that and make it look great. And kind of the same thing goes, these guys that while they were working on World of War, they also would go home or stay late and work on the game mode, the zombies game mode, without telling anybody. And so they were just like, I think they went to the heads of the game or whatever, the studio, and they were like, hey, you know, we've been working on this. Could we, like, you know, please put this in the game? I don't know if they said please, but they were like, could we put this in the game? And they went to do it, but they were like, no, you can, but like it has to be like you can only unlock it after you complete the campaign because we don't know how people are going to feel about it, and we don't know if it's going to be successful. Can I just say cha-ching, cha-ching? It was very successful, which is awesome. And you know, that's where it comes from. Like, you know, like you beat the campaign, and then you get this, like, you know, you're in a airfield at night, your planes crash or whatever, and you have like a horde of zombies running at you. That's like where that comes from. I don't really know where I started this from. I guess it's just it's the fact that these people, you know, came together and made this in their spare time, and it was like showcasing what they made. It wasn't, you know, showcasing what some company in a boardroom came up together to make, you know, like how the maps and games and stuff have been for years. It was truly like, we're making something that, you know, we hope people enjoy and that we love, and we're gonna give it our all, you know. It was like showcasing that, and it was amazing the way they did it. They brought in Alina Siegeman for like every map up until like Black Ops 2 for the most part. There were like one or two maps that didn't have Alina Siegeman, but I love Alina Siegeman. I actually got a couple people in my personal life onto those songs, as cringy as it is, kind of. But yeah, no, it's just I loved those trailers. They were just so damn cool, you know. Like they just made these things and they put them out there, and they didn't like really think beyond that. They weren't like, oh, you know, this is some game changing thing. And I don't think it was game changing per se, you know. It wasn't like the Halo 3 trailers that were like super crazy over the top, you know. They had like super details in them. It was just like some fucking guys making some games. Just guys being dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that kind of transitions into the game trailers for the Black Ops 1 multiplayer. It was like crazy, dude. It was so cool. You know, like the gameplay trailers are always cool. It's cool to see how, you know, the game that you're going to spend like $60 on is going to perform. Like, you want to see that. But like, you know, whenever you see a fucking milkman with 2 pistols walking in and just like firing at everybody, it's just like, you know, not giving a shit what he's hitting. It's just so damn cool. You know, the There's a Soldier in Us ones, so damn cool. I mean, like I don't even know how to word it. It's just so awesome. You know, like you just you see fucking librarians and like moms and like, you know, guys in fucking suits and shit just like all duking it out with each other, and it's like, dude, that's the coolest shit ever. It's so damn cool. And you know, they made a couple of those, and they made the like trailers for, I forget what it was. I don't know if it was Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. I think it was like the the 2 guys in the suits, and I'm pretty sure one of them was in Until Dawn. I'm fairly certain, and the other guy, he's another kind of like B-list actor too. I forget what it was though. But it was awesome. Those like trailers where like they were kind of like, you know, the Grim Reapers or whatever. They would go around. They were like secret agents or whatever, and they just did like stupid shit. That was fucking awesome. And I guess as far as the Black Ops 1 trailers go, I mean, you know, let me look real quick, see. Yeah, no, I mean that's about as much as I want to say about those. Now to the Black Ops 2 trailers for the you know, the zombies ones, those were awesome. Those were awesome. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't like they weren't they were a different type of awesome. They were, you know, like story building awesome. As far as like the multiplayer ones go, like I loved those ones, dude. They were so cool. Especially the surprise one, you know, with all the YouTubers and A-list and B-list and C-list actors and stuff. It was like, dude, like it was before this like time of like, you know, identity politics and just bringing politics in general. Like there was no like ulterior motive. There was no like BS, like anything behind it. It was literally just like, you know, these board directors finally got something right. It was so awesome. They just had like these, you know, big YouTubers, small YouTubers. They had FPS Russia, iJustine or whatever. You know, of course you're going to know Tony Stark, but are you going to know Gibson? Are you going to know Gibson from Ant Farm? He probably had some other roles, but that's where I know him from. You going to remember Gibson? No, probably not. If you do, then you are straight up a veteran. But you know, it's like they didn't just bring in like, oh, let's get Michael Jordan, let's get fucking Will Smith for the, you know, the millionth time. Let's get, you know, all these names who people are going to absolutely recognize. Let's get people who are going to add to it. And I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, IMO, Gibson, the guy that played Gibson. Let me get his name real quick, just so I'm not like being a dickhead. The last thing I looked up on my phone was underwear that holds your balls. Zach Steele, fucking all of them added to it, but the two I think that added the most, or like three really, were Zach Steele, Robert Downey Jr. and FPS Russia. Sorry, I'm kind of bad with names sometimes, but I thought they did such a good job. You know, like it's not like they weren't like doing any crazy acting gig. They were just like such personalities. They were such personalities. It's like, I don't know. It's just so cool to me, and I loved it to death. And it was just this perfect example of like before identity politics and all this other stuff. Like it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter like what was going on in the world, like it always does now. It was just this stuff, and it wasn't like any Michael Bay BS where like, you know, we're taking ourselves super seriously and we're like, you know, gonna like do these high over the top explosions, like this trailer that's like super cinematic. It was just like dude, let's get some guys together, let's get some fucking people together and just like have fun. Let's just make an awesome fucking trailer. Like how rare is that? How rare is that you get people that actually want to come together and do that? It's insane to me. And so I don't know. I really wanted to talk about that because those trailers, in a way, like it's not like, you know, any super deep emotional thing, but they mean a lot to me. You know, they're things I like to go back and watch and be like, damn, you know, like I'm so glad that I grew up with this. I can hear my girlfriend. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. And honestly, I don't know if I really have much else to say. I guess I'm just going to try and get out of this mine. I don't know if this episode... Holy shit, bro just burned to death. I don't know if this installment was too short or anything. Maybe it was, but I'll definitely come back with some more shit next week. I won't have a little pest anywhere near me. I'll be able to give myself free without any chains. But anyways, I'm going to get out of this mine, and you have a nice rest of your day.